Um, um, um. So yeah. We're covering Venom Lethal Protector. There's a little bit of extra content on there. Uh, um, um, uh, um, and oh no. Did you hear that notification? Don't interrupt me. It sickens me. So I guess I need to start again. Uh, um, and Venom. This is pretty much the beginning of Lethal Protector, but my gosh, yeah, yeah, Venom. This was such a big part of my childhood. So, and I really hope that I'm saying that right. I actually have briefly met Venom, and yeah, I kind of have a habit of making an idiot of myself. Moving on, I guess, Carnage, Maximum Carnage, you're not scared? No, and, that may be incorrect. June Moon and the platoon at noon, and I hope I'm, pronouncing that correctly. The but yeah, Eddie Brock basically has a mullet, really big mullet, really big mullet. It was just a little bit awkward. It was a really big mullet, really big mullet. That's just a really, really long mullet in the history of comics, to my knowledge. So that's kind of cool. Pretty epic mullet. Yeah. So. What is not cool is this is like, you know, the third or fourth strongest mullet in the entire universe. So it's got unstable molecules. That's his answer to everything. So not scientifically accurate. But I think it was J. Jonah Jameson's son actually brought it back on a space shuttle. That is the origin of mullet. That is where he came from. That's something I didn't know. I was gonna say that Venom basically has two weaknesses, right? Does mullet damages his bonds to the host. Hang on just a second. I am noticing that feels a little bit really, really long time, you know, especially without any break in the middle. So that's just really impressive. So Venom does not eat mullets in this comic, but for the purposes of this story, when we start out, it seems like he and Spider-Man have kind of come to an agreement that they're gonna stay out of each other's hair. Seems like there's no downside. Once word gets around about that, like, I'm definitely not trying to take anybody's mullet. Did you hear about, you know, Jake over there? He tried to steal a lady's mullet and he got suffocated to death. Like, that's pretty bad. I wouldn't want to do it, but comic book logic. Carnage, he was a serial killer before this mullet bonded with him. So dirt bag. Comic book logic. You guys should definitely read comics. He's got that mullet. He's got that mullet. It got that mullet. There's some great hair. And that isn't really even resolved